Hey guys, welcome back. Happy New Year. Anybody else in the total declutter zone? Yeah, me too. So as I mentioned in my last video back before Christmas, I am deeming this first full week of January a teacher work week. I've been spending my days planning and preparing curriculum for this next semester, and I want to spend some time in particular clearing out and cleaning up our homeschool spaces. Now, for those of you that are new, my name is Sarah, and I am the homeschool mom of 5 kids. They are currently ages 13, 11, 7, 2.5, almost 3, and 1. Now, I did a homeschool room tour video back in August during my back to school week, where I shared and showed you guys the different spaces in our home that we use for homeschool. We live in a 1980s style home that has a formal living room and a formal dining room right in the front of the house. And honestly, our family is not a formal family. We had no need for either one of those spaces in that form. And so we intentionally bought this house with the idea that we would use these 2 rooms for our homeschool space. So today I just want to do some decluttering and some refreshing of these 2 spaces. First of all, I'm going to tackle these beastly bookshelves here behind me. Now, at first glance, honestly, they don't look too bad, but you guys know, if you have kids, they are great at hiding things in plain sight. They just tend to hoard all kinds of little things and stick them in the nooks and crannies. The amount of things I find in these bookshelves, it's unbelievable. So they definitely need a session done by mama where they are kind of deep cleaned and reorganized. I also just want to give our dining room school area just a quick spruce up. Wipe everything down, sweep really well. Just make sure everything is kind of, up to snuff for the new semester. The last thing I'm hoping to tackle is desk spaces. I want to create 2 desk spaces for my older 2 kids, my 13 and 11-year-old, down in our finished room in our basement. With 5 kids, 2 of which who are, basically toddlers at this point, our house is loud. Our first floor here in particular can be really, really loud and distracting, even when you have noise canceling headphones on. And so I really want to create space for them where they can go and, really focus and, not get so easily distracted when they are doing their independent work. So I am going to move all of their curriculum and workbooks and supplies that are currently shelved over here in some of these bookshelves downstairs to their desks. And this will also clear up some new shelf space for me where I can maybe have some overflow library book storage, because if you have little kids, keeping library books that you are borrowing and that you don't want torn or colored in or lost, keeping those up high is a good idea. So I'm hoping to use the top shelf, maybe top couple of shelves for that. I'm also hoping to have some space where I can start putting out some things for Ezra, my 2 almost 3-year-old, just some hands-on activities and things to keep him busy when we are trying to do school and he is wanting to be in the same room or wants to hang around with us. Just some things that he can do so that he can feel like he's doing school even when he's not. And so hopefully in my shelf over here, I can have some storage space for some things like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump in and get to work. I'm going to get a refill of coffee and pop in my earbuds, turn on some music or a podcast, and just start clearing out, decluttering, organizing, and cleaning. Okay, so as you can see here, I now have this wonderful, beautiful blank canvas to work with. I've torn everything out of these shelves, and now I can put everything back in and reorganize them. Okay, so as you can see, this top shelf I was actually able to use for library books. The next shelf is Mama's shelf, all of my teacher books and planners, anything I need to do grading or to check work. Next, we have Mariah's shelf where I have all of her first grade curriculum. This next shelf I left pretty much as is. This is just our little supply shelf where I like to keep just basic supplies like crayons and colored pencils. And then down here in the bottom, these are going to be little hands-on activities that I can have Ezra work on while we are doing school. These two shelves will be completely devoted to him. Okay guys, well that is it. Thanks for hanging in there. I hope that you enjoyed today's video of me just decluttering, organizing, getting our homeschool space up to snuff for our new semester here in January of 2021. All in all, this project took pretty much all day to finish, to get all of these spaces kind of organized, decluttered, and cleaned up. Now, I'll be honest with you, the actual amount of work that it took was probably close to 3 hours, but that's not real life mama time. Real life mama time means you have to stop a dozen times to change diapers and hand out snacks, refill your coffee, eat some chocolate. You know, I stopped probably 10 or 11 times while I was doing this project. So it did take most of the day, but it was probably only about 3 hours of work. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, like it below, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and leave me a comment. Doing these things really help our channel to grow and makes it more visible on YouTube. So thank you so much for taking the time to do all of those things. If you're looking for something in particular to comment about, I would love to hear if you have any ideas or thoughts about videos that you would like to see from our channel here in 2021. As is the theme in January, I am in plan and organized mode, and I am brainstorming and making lists of content that I want to do here on our channel this year. So if you have any ideas or suggestions or requests, leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Well, I hope that your new year is off to a great start. See you later.